give you the 2-second rule as a general rule so that you don't overstretch or overforce. Everything is an average or a general, okay? We don't want you really holding the stretch for a long time. It's just a gentle assess and go. So I'm going to tell you, I don't want you holding more than 2 seconds for your practice purposes. As you get used to your clients and the feel for your clients, you're going to feel when that stretch reflex is about to trigger. Okay, it's more getting in touch. One of the things that you're going to learn this weekend that you might not get a lot of elsewhere is body mechanics. Body mechanics, body mechanics, body mechanics. Why do I say that? Because if your body mechanics are incorrect, and you were tense and tightened up and trying to force people into stretching, you're not in tune and feeling what's going on with your client. So I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want you stretching anybody for more than a 2-second hold. But as you relax and get comfortable and you become an extension of your client and you feel that, you're going to know when to stretch and when not to stretch. And when to let go, and how and what their range of motion is, how to bring them into it, how many reps should I do. Okay, that's going to be learned. Right, so for my general perception with that is 2 seconds is the most I'm going to have you know, because I don't want you to trigger the stretch reflex. Why don't we want to trigger the stretch reflex? You know, we talked about how long not to trigger it. Why don't we want to trigger the stretch reflex? Anybody got an idea? Oh, smart girl. What did you say? If you're trying to stretch a muscle, you don't want it contracting. The basic way that people will tell you that is to hold the stretch through the stretch reflex, and when it relaxes, then you have a stretch after that. Okay? Well, that's not wrong. The muscle does let go. What happens is the muscle fatigues, as we discussed earlier. Once the muscle is fatigued, is it more pliable? Does it seem to have more range of motion? It does. But did we really train that muscle? Did we lengthen the fibers of those muscles by doing that? No, we made the muscle contract until it let go. What I would rather do is lengthen the fibers while the muscle is in a relaxed state and not trigger it into a contraction. Does that make sense to everybody? Why work hard? Because here's the thing: if I'm trying to force Keith's leg to his leg to his nose, right, against his muscles contracting, that's a lot of effort and energy. His body's fighting me. I'm fighting his body. That's a lot of wasted energy. And that is also trauma and damage. People don't stretch. Why? Because it hurts. Thank you. Because they don't have the time, they don't want to bother, but it hurts. If you're dealing with somebody with an injury, if you're dealing with someone with a disease that is causing contraction or hypertonicity, okay, they're afraid. There's pain. There's bad coming. So what do? They brace against it. They fight against it. They contract against it. We don't want that. So why cause pain? Why try to stretch a muscle that's into a contracted state? Let's just do a lesser amount of time. Let's do the stretch for 2 seconds. We turn the leg back down where it belongs and start again. And you know what? We can go a little further now. Okay? It's working what? With the body, not against it.